G. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're trying to win, tap in. Now, speaking of winning, listen, and Freeze talk a little bit about it. I was at the game Sunday, the Lions game. And, after the game, the crowd they were going crazy, and, people filing outside, and everybody's happy and cheering. I'm one of them. We're jumping around, high-fiving, excited. I was stuck in the parking garage for an hour, people blowing their horns, celebrating. I enjoyed every minute of it, but it just made me think about how good winning feels. Man, it's a great feeling. I've been blessed to be around a lot of winning in my lifetime. But it feels so great. And Freeze talk a little like Dan Campbell. A lot of people think about he just started winning right now. No, he hasn't. There was a process. He had to put in the work. See, winning feels great, but you have to be willing to pay the price. That's the key. People don't realize how much film he watched, how many players he had to interview and talk to try to get the right pieces to the team to make sure that they're in position to be successful. Nobody thinks about that stuff. All the things all the workouts and the weightlifting and the sprints and the running. Nobody thinks about that. They just see the finished product. So just know and understand, when you see successful people, there was a price they had to pay. Now think about even the boxer, man. Boxers, sometimes they got to sacrifice their own health to get a win. And what I mean by that, sometimes you got to give up your face. They got to take a punch to land the punch they need to knock that other opposition out. All right, how about that? It's not, this boxer's great, they're just knocking people. No, sometimes you got to sacrifice your health to try to get a win. So understand that, though. Winning feels great, but there's a price to pay. People see UWM, these nice, shiny buildings. We got 3 functioning buildings. And people come and say, oh, my God, you lucky. What a great place to work. But you know what I love? I love to hear the old stories of Matt talking about the Freeze and these days, talking about how hard it was and how much they had to grind. And they're going on the road, they're going knocking on doors and going to these brokers' offices, and they're getting kicked out the office. And I love hearing those stories because it all makes sense. We're not the number 1 overall lender in America because we're lucky. There was a price to pay. So understand it. No, listen, and what I'm up here to do, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking to you. I'm telling you, winning feels so good. It's no better feeling. It's a great feeling, all right? But just understand and know that there's a price you have to be willing to pay to be successful. Let's go, baby. Get your mind right. Keep your grind tight. 2 clap. Mateen.